Rode actually did a new firmware update, which is 1.0.5, and the main major upgrade or major firmware update that is introduced is actually the routing, which gives user the ability to route or send out their output in a varieties of ways. Alright guys, Digicom Escape and you're welcome back to my channel. It's going to be another episode on Rodecaster Pro 2. Today is just going to be about the routing system that was just included in the firmware update. So when you go in the system, you go to the settings, you go to system, information, and you look into the firmware update. That's the information. You say I'm running the beta program, so just for you to know. So let me show you the routing, how it works. All you have to do is to go to the output. When you press on the output, this routing option was just included. It's not even there before, so they just include the routing. So when you press on the routing, you have all this main menu, which is the main mix. You have your mix minus and you have custom. Okay, so and this is just on the main USB right now. You are looking at the main USB, which is going to be the main. So if you go to the main mix, right, it's just going to give you the warning, and the warning you see right now is that so all channels will be included in the USB main, that is the stereo output. So what this is saying is that all the mix are going to be included, and there's a yellow message also that is telling us that these settings can cause unwanted feedback if used incorrectly, meaning that if you're getting a Skype call on the main mix right now, your caller is going to be getting feedback, so you don't want to use it for probably if wherever you want mix minus, you don't want to use it like that right now. Okay, so that's just about that. The next one is going to be mix minus. When you click on the mix minus, it's just going to tell you that the USB main input will not be included in the USB stereo output. So when you click on the mix minus, if you use this now for your Skype or whatever you are using it for, the unwanted feedback will not be included, which means that the channel will not be sending back to the source. Okay, the source will be recorded, but when the output is going out, it's going to send everything. All the channels will be sent out except the USB one. Okay, that's the mix minus on this one. Now let's assume that you want to route it the way you like. Probably there's some other channels that you don't want to send out, probably for whatever situation that may warrant the reason why you don't want to send a certain channel out. That's where the custom comes in. So when you go to the custom, it's going to give you all the channel and allow you to choose which goes where. Okay, so on the custom pertaining to USB 1 now, in regards to USB 1, when you choose the custom give you that, okay, all this channel, they are all going to be sent out to USB 1, everything you see right here, because you have the check mark on everything. Now this is where you now have the ability on your own to take out what you don't want. So let's assume that on the USB 1, I don't want to send out to USB 1 again to the USB 1. You just click on it and it will take it out. Let's assume that, you know what, I don't want to send out my Bluetooth back to USB 1, right? You take this out and the Bluetooth will not be going to USB 1. Probably, let's assume you are playing music on your phone and you don't want whoever that is coming from USB 1 to hear what is going on the Bluetooth. You can just disable it. The Bluetooth is going to be recorded, but it will not be sent out as USB. It's not going to be sent out to USB 1. Okay, probably if you're going to take out any other channel, probably maybe channel 3, you don't want to send it out, you have the option also to disable it. Okay, that's the custom, that's the benefit of using custom. you'll be able to send out whatever you want to. So this now is going to USB 1, okay? Now that you send this now, you set it the way you like on the mix minus. Let's go to the USB shot, okay? You go to the next channel, that's going to give you USB shot. And the USB shot on mix minus is still going to give you this one, that USB shot input will not be included in the USB shot output, okay? Now, on the USB menus, you go to custom again. You see already this is disabled. The USB shot is disabled because Rode did it in such a way that they actually probably want you to use the USB shot probably for your Skype or call or whatever you're doing that is going to require you to plug your computer and talk to someone face to face on computer. They want you to use the USB 2, which is going to be USB 2 shot for that purpose. And they enable the mix menus by default, okay? So already by default is disabled. Now you can enable or disable it on your own if you want to send it. But if you enable this and you are using it as a Skype call, there's going to be a lot of feedback. So that's why it's disabled by default, okay? Now that I disable it, right? Now that I disable it, now you may say that, okay, this is the USB shot. I want my Bluetooth to go in there. Your Bluetooth will go to USB 1 shot, but will not go to USB 1 main. On the USB 1, we already disabled the channel 3. So also, if you don't want channel 3 to go to USB shot, you can also disable it or you can leave it on. Probably you can say that, you know what, I also don't want my USB 2 to go to the USB shot. You can disable it also, okay? So you have more options on how you want to do things on the USB if you are using the custom. If you are doing routing specifically for a purpose, these two will not be the option you want to choose because it actually defeats the purpose why they roll in this firmware update in the first place, because these are more or less like a default settings in the first place. And if you need more routing, then custom will be the options that you need to choose. You have the options to send which channel goes to which output, okay? Same thing apply to the USB 1 shot and the USB 2. You just have more option now to which channel you want to record or send out and which you don't want to. So guys, that's going to be my time on this one. The routing process is self-explanatory and that's going to be my time on this one. And until next time guys, stay blessed. Bye bye.